I got it written down, and we'll pass it off to the EOC.
KI4HOD, thank you so much.
Question?
Go ahead.
Does anybody on the repeater know if Amboy Road in Asheville is passable for traffic, or if I need to go 240 around to get to AB Tech?
This is KO4 EMT. I haven't been out that way specifically. I used to, up until last week, I used that road every day. Everything I'm hearing says that road is clear, is closed down. You're going to probably want to go 240 around it.
Thank you. I will make plans accordingly.
Net control. Now, there were two of you in there. I heard somebody say net control, though. The other one I didn't copy at all. Go ahead for the guy who said net control.
Net control, this is KO4WTF.
KO4WTF, go.
Yes, I got a quick question. I have a neighbor. I'm down here in Williamson, South Carolina, and I have a neighbor who was looking at coming up and helping out where he can. I was wondering if there's a phone number for him to contact to see if he's useful and where he can be best used. Over.
Well, the only information that I have, there's been nothing given out by any other counties that I've been sent. The only one I have is an email address that has been set up through Buncombe County, which is the Asheville area, and that is Helene Volunteers at buncombecounty.gov. Helene Volunteers with an S at the end, plural, at buncombecounty.gov.
Roger that. Thank you very much. I'll pass it on.
You're welcome. K2DMG.
Net control.
Go ahead.
This is KI4SKY. James, any information about my sister and brother-in-law in Waynesville?
I have no information out of Waynesville. There was somebody, I believe, did a welfare check yesterday or the day before, and thankfully that person was okay. But that is the only contact I've had out of Waynesville whatsoever. If anybody is on the radio right now from Waynesville area, mistaken, come now just to give a report of your conditions there, but no, nothing specific has come out of that area. Anybody in Haywood County, Waynesville area, come now.
This is November 4, India Yankee Echo.
November 4, IYE, K2DMG net control in Mooresville. Go ahead and go direct with KI4 station.
KI4 station, this is November 4, India Yankee Echo.
Yes, sir, this is KI4SKY. Go ahead.
For all concerned, any information concerning Haywood County, I'm located in Canton, and we basically have stayed here at the house because we didn't want to create any extra traffic and impede emergency services operations. I'm also an assistant communications officer at the Civil Air Patrol National Squadron. All I can tell you is what I know from a couple of days ago, that the Pigeon River had gone down. It was not blocking the bridges. I would say it was even maybe as much as 6 feet below the bridges, at least the bridges leading to Champion Drive. Champion Drive all the way up to I-40 was clear as yesterday. And there is a shelter open. I don't know if it's currently open or if it's reached capacity yet, but they did have a shelter at the Armory over in Clyde. That's the only information I have, unfortunately.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm looking for information for Allen Street, 68 Merle Street, Tommy and Judy Justice, KF4PYX. I need a welfare check if anybody's out there, please.
Okay, that was a very marginal signal. I'm sorry, I don't have a good antenna system right now, so I didn't copy any of that.
Yes, hell, I have no fire. I haven't even agency.
share with you, I'll leave you with one bit of additional information that our home has electricity, obviously, and we have water. The only thing we do not have internet. So information on the television where they're telling people to go to certain websites and send emails, we're not able to do that. How widespread the internet outage is as far as spectrum is concerned is I don't know. Because we have a lot of rural areas in Haywood County, I've heard more and more people, of course, now have Starlink. We don't have Starlink. We're more in town. The other thing is we do not have cell service. I say again, there's no cell service in our area right now, and I don't know when that will be restored. We are able to send limited text messages, and I'm assuming that's because it requires less bandwidth than voice. So here, there's no internet and there's no cell phone service. This is N4 IYE, Haywood County, Canton, clear.
All right, thank you guys for passing that information there. And we will continue letting people pass traffic as needed here. K2DMG. Go ahead.
When was the last update on Old Fort Mountain and the 40 closure, please? KR40S.
As of this morning, 40 is still closed. Starting, believe it was, let me got my note right here, 40 is still closed from starting in Old Fort going up to Swananoa and Black Mountain and all the way out to the state line. QSL?
Thank you, KR4S.
And the reason that it's closed in Old Fort and those areas on the east side there is because of a landslide. The DOT has been out there 24 hours a day trying to clear the roads. They actually posted a picture here just a little while ago.
Thank you.
This is November 4, India, Yankee Echo, emergency traffic.
Emergency traffic, go.
Be advised that new information has come through. There is water available. I repeat, there's water available at the Canton Plaza. Canton Plaza is on top of Radio Hill on the Clyde Highway. And be advised that only 1 gallon per person, and you have to bring your own container.
Okay, water available at Canton Plaza on Radio Hill. 1 gallon per person, is that correct? And you have to bring your own container.
Yes, sir. That's a Roger.
And I'm going to ask because I don't know. The Canton Plaza, I assume that's in Canton, North Carolina. Is that correct?
That is affirmative, sir.
Just wanted to make sure. Thank you. All right, it's kind of quiet right now. Let's go over some notes here. I'm going to do the press briefing that was held earlier today after I do some other stuff. I'd like to get out food points and stuff. We're kind of getting into those time frames here of when some of that was going to start being available to individuals. So let's start with that. My name is Dan. My call sign is K2DMG. I'm located in Mooresville, North Carolina, and I am working in conjunction with Iredell County EOC and Iredell County Emergency Management. Our friends over at Iredell County Emergency Management are working hard at the EOC, getting that up and running. They were installing antennas and some radios today, and that's a whole different story on why they're not there, but I'm so glad to see that they're working hard today and doing some of that for us. One of the harder hit areas that we've been hearing since we've been talking and doing the net for the past 3 days now was the Swananoa area. And N4DIN came on the radio today with the Swananoa Fire Department, and he said that they are providing airdrops into the Long Branch Road area, which has been totally cut off. So we were very glad to hear that. Those people are really becoming desperate for food, along with other areas. Anyways, let's move on to some food items here. The First Baptist Church, located 125 West Happen Street between Burnsville and Spruce Pines, is doing food. So if you're in that area, go there for food, supplies, and some a drink, hopefully. The Grace Community Church, located at 5182 Highway 70 in Marion, is also doing food. Horseshoe, North Carolina, Root and Bone, on Highway 64. This is going to be Highway 64 near Rugby is doing food with supplies there. The gas station in the area right there is also open. I believe they, I can't remember what he said, if they had fuel or not, but the store is open and whatever supplies are there are being sold, obviously. Essential goods are available at the Barnes & Noble at the Asheville Mall. There's a company out of Florida that is doing essential goods there. The airport, identifier 7 Alpha 8 is open and they have baby formula and other supplies available. 35 Clayton Road in Arden has food available. The Ingalls in Black Mountain has they're doing food and water being handed out. They also have an emergency medevac there. That's going to be Highway 40 and Highway 9. Ingalls in Burnsville, they have no water and no meat and no ice, but all other food is being sold there. Water is available in Canton at the Canton Plaza at Radio Hill, 1 gallon per person. Let's see, just trying to make sure we got everything on that piece of paper. We'll go over into Madison County. A gentleman came on here from the Madison EOC and gave us an update. I don't have the full update, but I got the majority of everything. Madison EOC is going to be doing Facebook Live at 7:30 p.m. every day. That's going to be at the Madison, and it's also going to be played on MadisonCountyNC.gov after the live, which is going to be taking place on Facebook. Again, that's going to be on at 19:30 hours every day for Madison County. County government is currently operating in essential employees only. Solid waste is starting today. There was another note under that too, but I couldn't catch it all. Something about the magistrate. They're doing something with the magistrate's office for any sort of court needs. Health and welfare checks are being performed by county officials and volunteers. If you need a health and welfare check in Madison County, you're asked to contact 828-649-1955. Repeating, 828-649-1955. Volunteers can contact 828-649-1815. Again, that's 828-649-1815 for anybody wanting to volunteer in the Madison County area. Also, you can email volunteers at MadisonCounty.gov. I might have that wrong. You might get it. That might come back. I have it written down as disasters volunteers. I got a feeling that's wrong. It might be disaster volunteers at MadisonCounty.gov. If you need supplies in Madison County, the fire departments in Madison County are being supplied by the county with supplies. So if you're in Madison County, you're asked to visit your local fire station and get supplies that you may need. 26 West is closed to through traffic starting at exit 3, Wolf Laurel. So you can come up 26 West, but you are going to be forced to get off at exit 3. So there's that. That's what we have from Madison County. Let's go to Buncombe County. 40 is closed at Old Fort, Swannanoa and Black Mountain, and at the state line. That area, 40 on the east side of Asheville, is closed to a landslide, and the state line area is closed due to the highway being washed away. 2 p.m. today, they started giving out water, and that is going to be given out one-day supplies of food and water will be provided. They will expand to longer hours, but they are also trying to get mobile water supplies set up as well for people who cannot get to the checkpoints that we will go over here in just a little bit. One-day supply is 3 gallons per person. They advise, or the county manager, executive, whatever she calls herself over there, explained her disdain with the states regarding water. She said that they requested water days before the storm even hit, and knowing what the amount of rain they were going to get, they understood that they were going to have people that were going to be in need of water, and the state did not supply that water. The first arriving water truck arrived today at 2:30 this morning was the first water truck to come into Buncombe County. All shelters in Asheville are at capacity. There is a third one in the works right now, but all others are at capacity right now. If you would like to donate, you can donate. You're asked to reach out to Helene Donations at buncombecounty.gov. That's Helene Donations at buncombecounty.gov. And if you want to volunteer, Helene Volunteers at buncombecounty.gov. That's Helene Volunteers at buncombecounty.gov. Verizon Wireless has set up a temporary satellite truck currently located at 35 Woodfin Street. You should be able to receive Wi-Fi and cellular service in the surrounding blocks. The Register of Deeds is being tasked with locating loved ones that are missing. He has currently received over 11,000 requests to search for missing people. That is going on at the Register of Deeds office, and they are going out on bicycles searching for people that are medically dependent first, and then they will work on others. Although the Register of Deeds office is open for Wi-Fi and electrical needs. Sheriff Miller explained that the current death toll is sitting at 35. The State Bureau of Investigation is in full recovery mode in Buncombe County, recovering the deceased individuals. They are also requesting people to reach out to nc211.org. That's nc211.org to report your missing people. Looting has started along with arguments, and they're trying to alleviate some of that. Governor Cooper apparently is coming into town today, and he will be there with FEMA in Asheville. As stated, the Buncombe County officials are upset with the state response thus far. I-26 is fully open, but not you're going to be forced to get off at that exit 3, as I said earlier, but I-26 is fully open in Buncombe County and into Hendersonville County. All private organizations are being requested to go via 26 to access Buncombe County in the Asheville area, and they are desperately in need of water, along with every other county in the western area. So that's what we have there. I'm going to load up into Facebook real fast, and we're going to get you those donation spots for Buncombe County. So give me one sec. Trying to get into Buncombe County, and it's not loading here. So let's see what happens here. There we go. Stand by. Okay, here we go. The locations for water within the county of Buncombe are going to be at the William Estes Elementary School, 275 Overlook Road in Asheville. Again, that's 275 Overlook Road, Asheville, at the William Estes Elementary School. The Sand Hills Elementary School, located at 154 Sand Hills School Road in Asheville. Please enter off Acton Road or Acton Circle for water point number 2. Water point number 3, North Windy Ridge Intermediate School, 20 Doane Road in Weaverville. And number 4, Fairview Elementary School, 1355 Charlotte Highway in Fairview. It also goes on to say, we are aware that many in the community cannot make it to these distribution sites, and we are currently working on developing a mobile distribution plan for those in need. That'll be announced at a later time. Let's go over to the city of Asheville, because they had one too. And let's load up that one. We got Facebook back working right. Okay, food and water distribution. The city has ordered food and water supplies, and we hope to receive these supplies in the next say, or two, there it is, Pack Square Park Water Distribution Drinking Water. That's the Pack Square Park Water Distribution Drinking Water will be distributed from Pack Square Park at 70 Court Plaza. Repeating, 70 Court Plaza in the city of Asheville, and that was starting at 1 p.m. and going until dark, or until light runs out. Each person will be provided 1 gallon of water with a maximum of 5 gallons per family, and you must bring your own container. Assistance will be offered for those who cannot carry it back to their vehicles. T-Mobile has additionally set up a satellite service truck, and that's located at the I'm sorry, I said that completely wrong. That's going to be located at 211 South French Broad Ave and in Dr. Wesley Grant Sr. Southside Community Center at 285 Livingston Street. Gosh, talk about tongue twisters in that area. Again, that's going to be the Dr. Wesley Grant Sr. Southside Community Center at 285 Livingston Street. That is what we have for you guys right now. K2 DMG Net Control.
For Net Control.
Go ahead.
This is KJ4GDX. I tried to get a safety check for someone at Banner Elk. Do you know if the roads are open to Banner Elk?
I know there was a bridge washed away in that area, although I don't remember where it was. It was told to me a day or two ago. Anybody in Banner Elk come now?
EDX standing by.
EDX, you have info on Banner Elk?
Negative.
Okay, anybody in Banner Elk come now? I'm sorry, sir, there's nobody in that area on right now.
Thank you very much, 73 to all. You're doing a great service.
Thank you very much, sir. EDX, go.
Yeah, for anybody over here in Swannon, Black Mountain area, I ended up just volunteering over there, but they're stocked up at the Ingalls, at Highway 9, and Interstate 40, and Highway 9 in Black Mountain at the Ingalls right there. And there's plenty of drinking water. They're encouraging people to bring jugs. They don't know how long the bottled water will last, but there is plenty, hundreds of thousands of gallons of fresh water over there.
Yeah, that's great information. Thank you very much. And there's a contact very, very noisy. Go ahead and give it a shot. Absolutely unreadable, sir. I'm sorry. There's nothing copyable out of what you said. I'm sorry.
They are giving out bags of groceries. I think you can get 1 or 2 bags, and it's just got essentials in it, like bread, bananas, grains, stuff like that, at the Ingalls over there in Black Mountain.
Yeah, QSL, copy that. Black Mountain Ingalls, everybody, if you're listening, Black Mountain Ingalls, they are filled with supplies with drinking water. I know that is something you all need desperately. Any way to get to the Black Mountain Ingalls, that's going to be at Highway 9 at 40. That's going to be your spot to go. K2 DMG.
Echo Mike Delta.
Echo Mike Delta.
November 2 Echo Mike Delta. Sir, I didn't hear the whole update down at Spruce Pine, but there are 2 shelters currently open. Communication is so bad that one shelter does not even know about the other shelter. But one, if you are on the Bakersville side, if you are on Bakersville or Ledger side, Mitchell High School And the new school are set up as places you can come and get food, and the new school that they just built for middle school is the shelter. We're en route back up to Boone now trying to collect enough cots because the shelter is starting to overflow, but the shelter also at First Baptist is also starting to run out of food, but they are told that food is on the way.
Can you give me the name of that again? The Bakersville side, that you have food, water, shelter there, but I missed, what school is it?
Mitchell High School. Mitchell, as in Mitchell County, but it's Mitchell High School.
Okay, QSL. So that's going to be Mitchell County at the Mitchell High School, is that correct?
That is correct, and I just left a meeting about 30 minutes ago with emergency management, trying to come back and get some more supplies that they can't get.
All right, that's great to hear, sir. That's great to hear. Bakersville side, you got food, water, shelter at the Mitchell High School. Also another shelter at First Baptist Church. Where is that one specifically located?
Sir, if you go down in toward the town of Spruce Pine, the closest major intersection would be 19 and 226. 19 and 226 is down near where Eagles flooded. When you get to that intersection, you turn right. You can see the church from the intersection.
Okay, QSL. Everybody, that's going to be the First Baptist Church in Spruce Pines. It's going to be near the intersection of 19 and 226. Thank you very much for that info, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you guys, man. They just like to know that people care about them. I've let them know what's coming in. People asking. November 2 Echo Mike Delta clear.
Oh, yeah, I completely get it, sir. Completely get it. That's awesome. Thanks for giving us that information. Folks, I'm going to have to step away for a minute. I got to run downstairs and inform my wife of something. My wife works from home, so I can let her know instead of giving her a quick call. And probably about 3 o'clock, I'm going to have to step away for just a few minutes, and if Don NG4D is available, we'll have Don take over the net. I'll be in contact with him, K2DMG.
KJ4GX, to anyone listening, is Highway 221 from Blowing Rock, heading south, I guess, open.
November 2 Echo Mike Delta. Brother, I hate to be ignorant, but are you going towards Spruce Pine, or are you going toward where on 221 from Blowing Rock?
You can't be more ignorant than me. Heading towards Grandfather Mountain, Linville direction.
Okay, yes, and that's the route that we're having. That's the only route that's open at this point right now to get from Blowing Rock down. You can get to 181 from that access as well as go all the way into Spruce Pine. Spruce Pine is cut off on the 226 side to Marion due to road failure. There is rumor that I heard that you can go over into Tennessee from the Bakersville side.
Do you know if you can get to Sugar Mountain or Banner Elk?
Negative, sir. I've just been running this main drag trying to get supplies down there. They've only had one airdrop at this point, and it's been medical. Like I say, more is being told is on the way, but we're just trying to close that gap to get them through to it.
Well, you're doing noble work, and 73 to you and all of yours. Thank you.
73, November 2 Echo Mike Delta.
This is AG4ZO. Can anybody confirm, hearing that there could be a landslide between Blowing Rock and Boone, North Carolina on the Highway 321? Can anybody confirm that? Does anybody just kind of keep that in the back of your mind if you're in that area? We're hearing reports of possible landslide up in that area. From what I understand, authorities are encouraging everybody to not go up that way. AG4ZO here in Caldwell County.
This is NG4D. As of right now, after doing a search on it, I have not found any information as that, but we will keep that in mind. NG4D.
QSL, thank you very much. I just wanted to bring awareness to it just in case. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, we're going to have to drive through there, hopefully, for all you're telling us, but we'll let you know something. We're still down in the Crossnar area in lines of traffic. I'm sure people just trying to get out and get stuff, but I'll let you know. November 2 Echo Mike Delta.
We'll take on with that. Thank you.
This is KC4DT in Wilkes County. We're prepping truckloads of food, water, supplies, and essentials now. Is there any one spot where these supplies be needed over any other spot? We go 421 or 40. Anybody advise?
The Brossman area in Swannanoa is in desperate need of water.
Swannanoa. What area?
Brossman.
I would advise. Thank you, sir. KC4DT.
It's right next to St. Mary Margaret's Catholic Church.
Hey, I'm a little bit slow here. Catholic Church. The name of the church again?
St. Mary Margaret's.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening. You're doing good.
K4CF, for radio check, over.
K4CF, this is KD4FFP radio sounds fine. Over.
In the repeater.
Had a couple stations there. I'm operating from a emergency shelter in Mitchell County, North Carolina, near the town of Bakersville. May have some traffic coming in later of some wellness checks, and just wanting to know if anyone could help me if we're needing to get a message to a certain area off the mountain, if they'd be willing to make a phone call for us.
Yeah, we sure can. No problem. You do have some white noise with you, but I am making out every word you're saying at this present time.
Okay, there's high power. Can you hear me any better?
Yeah, that's fine. It sure is.
QSL, I do know there is a message. I don't know when it'll be coming in, but there will be a gentleman, town operator out of Upper Cleveland County will be looking for my call, K4 Charlie Fox, and we're just going to be monitoring and waiting on him, and then looking for any traffic that we might need to send down toward the mountain.
Okay, I'll make note of that. And your name, sir?
My name is Dan.
Okay, Dan, my name is Don. My call is NG4D, and we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Is the repeater running? Is it set up for the emergency net now, Don?
Yeah, we've been using it as a net for the past 3 days. Dan is taking a break right now, and I'm kind of covering for him there a little bit. And but yeah, it is being used for emergency and announcements and different things.
Sounds good. Thank you for your help, sir.
You're more than welcome. NG4D.
Dan, this is Jonathan Staney, November 2 Echo Mike Delta.
November 2 Echo Mike Delta. Were you calling me, K4CF?
Correct, sir. Hey, are you located in there with Brandon Pittman and Alan Cook?
QSL.
Well, I just left there earlier. We're the ones that were in the meeting with them. We're almost back up to Boone now. It's good to know I've got a contact back down that way. Thank you, Dan. Give me your call sign one more time just so I can have it.
Roger, this is K4 Charlie Fox, Kilo 4 Charlie Fox, and let me get your call one more time.
It is November 2 Echo Mike Delta. November 2 Echo Mike Delta. Whether you remember or not, you used to be my school teacher, my friend.
Back at Mitchell High, correct?
That is correct.
Tell me your name one more time.
Jonathan Staney. Juliet Oscar November Staney.
Oh, yeah, remember you, Jonathan. Nice to hear from you. I hate it has to be under these conditions, but sure glad to hear from you. We're going to be set up as long as I can find people to monitor the station, okay?
That sounds good, brother. We're on our way up here to try to get you guys those cots that you requested and some more water and stuff to get back down that way.
I appreciate you, sir. You take care and Godspeed, okay?
Will do, my friend. You as well. If you need anything, reach out. The repeater's kind of spotty the closer I get to Boone. 73, November 2, Echo Mike Delta.
73 John, K4CF.
Just non-emergency traffic, but 83I, Vicky, this is K4 KPM. You still monitoring by any chance? And is there another repeater I can get a hold of you on to leave this one open?
KB4 IPO portable.
Portable station, go ahead.
Yeah, copy. KB4 ITO handlers head. I got a temporary antenna on my HT here. Just got it up. I just want to see if it's working.
Yeah, it's working just fine.
Okay, thank you very much. It's F260. All right, thank you. That sounds good. KB4 IPO, be clear.
NG40.
Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Delta X-ray.
Kilo Quebec 4, Kilo Delta X-ray.
Is the net still going over?
Yes, sir, it is.
I have someone requested a wellness check. I already told them that we don't know when that'll happen, but they wanted to be put on the list. It's a Christine Bagwell.
Okay, go ahead.
The area is Pensacola.
Okay.
They did not have a house number, but they are on Charlie Romeo Charlie Road. Over.
Okay, and Pensacola, is that are you talking about Florida?
Yancey County. It's the Pensacola community.
Got you, thank you.
NG4D, K4CF.
K4CF.
Don, I'm going to relay that info to the local repeater here, QSL.
QSL, thank you.
From Pensacola, from November 4, Tango India Zulu. Net control.
Net control, go ahead.
This is November 4, Tango India Zulu. I'm in Pensacola regarding that welfare check. It's just one road from us. I think they're fine, the Bagwell.
KB4KQE, did you copy that? KB4KQE. If I hear him, I will relay that message. Thank you, sir.
Roger. Yeah, with the people who've been up and down the road here, they've got it cleared off enough, so I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. Hey, thanks and for your hard work on this net. N4 TIZ clear.
And you bet. NG40.
Net control.
Net control.
This is KW4VL. I put in health and welfare traffic request yesterday. Has anybody heard anything from Nicholas B. Flyer in Asheville, North Carolina?
Dan may have that information when he returns, sir, but right now the welfare information is all forwarded now to Iredell EOC because of the situation in the Western North Carolina is getting to where there's issues and situations that could arise because of the strenuous need for water and food. So we are leaving it now to the authorities and county volunteers that are working up there to handle the situation. Roger?
Okay, thank you, sir. Thanks for being there. This is KW4VL, Roseville, Virginia.
Thank you, NG40.
Net control.
Net control, go ahead.
Kilo Quebec 4, November Tango Romeo. Calling to see if there was an update on a Paulette Garrett in the Red Hill area. That's between Spruce Pine and Bakersville. I haven't heard anything back on that one. Paulette Garrett in Red Hill.
Okay, the main controller, Dan, is out at this time. Right now, the Iredell EOC is handling all those type of situations and forwarding the information. And also those that are working with emergency services are working on these situations as much as possible. But the information is in their hands, and they're getting through all these as they can. It's because of the situation, this crisis has advanced like it is. It has had to kind of go to this direction there, Roger. You're more than welcome. NG40.
You will put that 4 November Tango Romeo clear.